Oh, that's blood.
Get in here.
Bow kill, dude.
Yeah. First ever bow kill.
A couple of good friends of mine, Ben Calari, I went to high school with, and Matt Murphy, I met in college. They started a company that does golf events, and they had their MC couldn't make it to this one, so they asked me last minute if I could MC for them. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. Instead of hunting, drove all the way up here to MC a golf tournament. But we're gonna go stay at deer camp tonight. We're gonna do the golf tournament all tomorrow, and hopefully we'll be in the woods on Saturday. Okay, we're at Rutland Country Club. I grew up about a half a mile down the road, and my boys' golf tournament starts this morning. I think there's going to be a frost delay. It's pretty chilly out. They wanted me singing the national anthem. Trust me, if I don't do it this year, I will prepare and crush it next year.
No, just do it this year. Trevor, Pat's gonna sing the national anthem. So we gotta
No, it's a possibility, Trevor. I'm not committed yet.
No, he's definitely committed. My vision for like the hype video is like a faded when Pat singing "Oh Say Can You See" comes in with the flag and then straight to action.
Welcome to the 2025 4Play Golf Company Green Mountain Classic here at the beautiful Rutland Country Club, my hometown. It's a beautiful day for golf. We've got a great competition out there. This tournament's featuring over 20 teams. We got a closest to the pin. We've got a long drive competition. We've got the belt. Some teams going home with it. This is going to be a great day. Let's play some golf. My happy place right here, Vermont deer camp. I haven't been here all year, so let's go see what it looks like in there.
Got a little bit of a dilemma?
You can't get into camp. It's been the same code for decades, but I think it was changed recently.
Hello.
Andy, what's up?
Hey, Pat. What's going on?
Not much. I'm out at camp, gonna stay tonight and hunt in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Is the code changed to the door? Do you know what the newest code is? Yep, bingo.
That worked.
Yeah. Originally, the camp was just this room for a very long time when they first built it in the 50s. Then this was added on, the bunk room. And this is, this is still the main bunk room. It's got 7 beds. As you can tell, it's nothing fancy, but that's what makes it so special when you come in here. I mean, the warmth of the place is all in the camaraderie and the people that come. And, the only thing we had, the only amenity is electricity. No running water. But this is the champagne room. And you can see our handiwork spill into the roof. Doubles as storage. And this is where the 3 owners at the time, my uncle sleeps here, my dad there, and that was Steve Sanborn. Steve passed away a couple years ago from a heart attack, and my dad doesn't come out to camp very much anymore. He comes out on opening weekend, so he may be there, but when he's not there, I take it. It's kind of like there's like a seniority thing, however long you've been at camp, and this is like the owner's suite. And they call it the champagne room, and that stuck. Pretty homey, man. We turn on, here's our radio. Probably been here since the camp was here. We've got, this is one of the best parts of camp too. Turning on the old radio. We got a coat hanger for an antenna. And finding a good station. Pretty much classic rock is played at camp. So this is the list here. My grandfather was a special agent for the IRS, and my uncle Andy is an accountant, and they just love ledgers and stuff like that. So they kept ledgers of everything. And this was like growing up. This is like you couldn't wait to get your name on this list. Your first year, and then every time, because it's really hard hunting out here, and you can just see all the history and the pride that we take here. So, in 1953, the land was sold. We purchased it. In 58, added the front of the camp, which was the bunk room here in 58, using wood from Bob Johnson's barn. I don't know who Bob Johnson is, but the history's on here. And then we started, first deer shot was that first year. Cliff Giffen, spike horn. And if you look on here, there's a lot of SHs. A lot of spike horns have been shot at this camp. A lot of 3-pointers. I mean, look. From 58 all the way to 78, nothing bigger than a 3-pointer was shot. Doe, all the way up to, let's see. The first deer bigger than a 3-pointer was 1985. 6-pointer. And then, you know, look, there's nothing bigger than a 6. All the way into the 90s. You know, it's tough hunting. That's the way it is out here. People shoot what they see. And, dude, no, not even any 8s in the 90s. 7-pointer was the biggest rack. And then in the 2000s, we shot lots of 8-pointers. An 11-pointer was shot. Steve Sanborn, the guy that passed away, he shot a beautiful 11. I don't even know what that would have scored. Maybe 130 or 135 around here is a giant. Yeah, and lots of 8s, lots of does. Last year, nothing. There was not very many deer moving in the woods. And it's very rare that we go a year without getting a deer here. Typically, we'll have 7 or 8 guys that come to camp and hunt pretty hard. So it's really rare that we didn't get one. But there was not a lot of deer moving last year. So knowing that we didn't have a lot of deer last year, knowing I haven't been up here scouting at all, we've got the fields that we typically don't hunt too much. We like to woodland hunt up here and get deep into the woods. But for bow season, I think our best bet tomorrow, not doing any scouting and only having a morning hunt, is to go down to the fields. I used to hunt the bedding areas on top of it. There's a really big knob I know they like to go up and bed on with a northwest wind. Our approach is going to be from the south. If there's any deer in that field, we're going to cover their routes to get into that bedding. I'm going to be on one, and the Scotland's coming later, and he's going to go get on another route. So if they're in that field, we're going to have a good chance. And like you see on the list, we're going to shoot anything. If we get a doe, it'll be a huge accomplishment. Like if you just look on here too, like bow. Last time a deer was shot with a bow was my buddy Chris Rice, his first day ever coming to this camp. We put him in a spot and he shot a nice 6-pointer. And it's the biggest bow deer that's ever been killed here. That was in 2020. And my Uncle Andy hunts with a bow here. He used to a lot, but he hasn't, you know, we're going back. Last time Andy shot one with a bow here was a doe in 2000. So there's not a lot of bow hunting that happened. So I'm just excited to do it because I don't do it very often here. We were already up here for the golf tournament. We might as well come out, put a game plan together. I used OnX. That's another thing. Over the last 6 years, I've been using the apps a lot more. You know, we used to just look at this map here, scout with this map. Same thing. It's a topo map, but you don't have the overlays. You can't see the changes in the vegetation. On OnX, one of my favorite things to use is the leaf-off imagery, which will show you, well, here's pine, here's a hard edge. You know, here's an evergreen forest, here's the oaks. And using that knowledge now that I've gotten from being a bow hunter, you know, down in Massachusetts, using that to look at camp, you know, look at the maps up here, it's pretty new. Because when it comes to, like, rifle season, I go back to my old spots. I know the woods. I like to still hunt a lot. I don't use OnX really that much during rifle season up here. I just like to get out and move around, cover a lot of ground. But for bow season, you really gotta, it's more strategic, it's more planning, you've gotta be like precise. And I don't get to do that often up here. So looking last night, I used that leaf off imagery. We looked at the fields, the wind, and that's our game plan. Who knows? I don't know if there's any deer within a mile of here right now. But we're at camp, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna give it hell in the morning. What the hell are you doing, dude? Nobody knocks on the camp door.
So you figured
The
out
Scotsman.
figured out the code.
The Scotty.
What's going on?
What's happening? We're gonna cruise out. Just bought my license, my archery license. I got a lifetime license here when I was 15. I won it at a youth day gathering down the road at the old bird store. So I get lifetime hunting license every year. I still gotta buy my archery tags, and now I'm non-resident, so I gotta do that. So anyway, we're gonna go find a place to print it out because we don't have a printer here. And I gotta have a tag to put on a deer. And it's just an excuse to get out and drive these roads at night, right, Scotty? This is a really awesome road. It'll take you by.
Got my 30-06 in the lap.
Hell yeah. We're gonna show you a couple of really cool spots for fishing, hunting, I want to name them right now, but I can't name them. I can't. I almost just made a slip on a couple of them. We're just going to check Scotty's camera. Oh, you put it this way. Yeah, we're right behind camp. Some of the old guys will come up here and sit right on that hump. And it can be pretty productive, actually. Short walk. Okay, first day hunting camp this year. We've switched the game plan up this morning. We only have a couple hours to hunt. So rather than go way back, an hour's walk in this morning. Plus we haven't had a lot of sleep the last couple nights. We've been working events and stuff. We wanted to get a little extra sleep tonight. If we were going to go way back, we'd want to be up at probably 4 o'clock, 4:30, and get back there and settled. And we just don't know what's all the way back there yet, so higher risk. But down, we got some fields on this road, and the deer like clockwork are in these fields and down here in the valley where there's acorns. We already saw there's tons of acorns behind camp, so we know the fields. We know we got acorns along the road. So instead of going way back, we're going to go to up the first hill, head down. We've got southern winds, and there's a cut that they like to walk up from those fields in bed. They always are low in the morning and they go up high in bed here. So we're just going to cover a couple of those exits. Scotland will get in one, and you and I will just go past that another couple 100 yards and grab the second cut, and we'll sit on the ground and hopefully make something happen. We should be able to hear deer from a long ways away. And it's always exciting ground hunting with your bow. Scotland, you're ground hunting too, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So that's it. That's the game plan. Super simple. Go have some fun, man. We'll try to stay this elevation. This is your shelf, Scotland. There's a little micro cut. You can see it going over there.
Okay. Just find an uphill spot and set.
Fields are down there.
Okay.
But you can tell this is like the first time the terrain's kind of flying down here a little bit.
Yeah.
It's been hard.
So you think somewhere
Sidestepping.
I cut right there again. I'm coming.
Yeah, I would maybe get up in here. We're gonna go a little higher elevation than you, so keep circling down that way. So let's find a good spot for you. Very quiet in the woods. We're not too far from where we're sitting. We just dropped Scotland off. We're gonna probably only be 200, 250 yards, maybe max from him. But we're gonna cover this nice little cut going up here. It's gonna filter into Scotland. And we just got back into some acorns too, so we should be sitting in about 10 minutes and ready to go. Let's see what we got for a range down to the bottom. To 16 yards. Perfect.
That'll do.
Okay, I think right up in here, maybe. Let's check that out. We just got to the base of the big cut. So if they're down in the field, or down there in the oaks, they like to get up high here, and this is just a cut that goes all the way up through this thick, desolate, like evergreen bedding area. So we're just in a spot that doesn't look like anything special to me, but that's how this place hunts. It's basically funnel based. And this is a really good funnel, and actually like the shooting lane to the bottom, we got a nice shooting lane. And I think the farthest shot, where the deer are going to be walking is 30 yards. I mean, it couldn't be set up better for bow hunting. Now granted, we probably have like a 7% chance a deer walks up that. So we're not in the high odds country, but we're in here. We got a half hour till shooting light. Let things settle down. Dead silent.
That's a fucking rodent. That's a bear, dude.
gonna wait until 8 o'clock and then go help them look. But we've had bear and deer around, some turkeys. And there's something behind us right now. We can't figure it out, but can't wait to go to help Scotland with this deer.
So, Griffin and I had a bear walk up. I don't know, 7 yards from Griffin.
That tree right there.
This morning, I couldn't see it. Griffin knew it was a bear. And I'm for sure we heard one deer down there. There were some turkeys behind you this morning. Lots of action, but we didn't, I wasn't looking at my phone, but Griffin said you should text Scotland to let him know a bear's coming. So I looked down to text him, and I saw a text that said, I shot a doe. So this could be Evan's first bow deer. We gotta go see what it looks like. He thinks he might have hit it high. But I'm super stoked for him, man. He's hunting on the ground for the first time with his bow too, instead of being up in a saddle. So we'll go, we're gonna slowly make our way over that way, see if we can't, track this deer down and get him back to camp. But good job, Scotland. We're on our way. More deer here. Dude, I think I hit her a little high, but I heard the arrow hit. It kind of popped. She ran. Didn't hear a definitive crash. There's another deer down there now. I can see it. Fuck, I'm worried now. It wasn't a good hit. I haven't moved. Fuck, I'm worried. I still hear the second deer, but it's fading. I said, stay there. We'll walk over at 8. He said, I want this so bad. I'm developing a complex.
I got this deer on the I'm sitting here, and before legal, I hear like stick breaking and like thump thump thump, and I'm like, that's not a squirrel, it's not a human. Like, it crossed my mind maybe it's a bear, but like I thought, I don't know, I'm used to rifle hunting. I'm like, oh, it's a buck, it's a buck. I'm like, definitely getting closer, and I'm just thinking, right, there's no point in me going like. So I just fucking wait, and I'm thinking maybe they're gonna walk up here and I might get a shot. I couldn't range anything. My rangefinder doesn't have a backlight, so I have to like range, hold up to the fucking sky to make out the number. Right? I bought one from Seg, but it's taken 5 months to ship. Anyway, I hear it coming, and it's pretty close, and I see an ear out of the corner of my eye. Yes. I'm like, oh fuck. All right, okay. So I get to here, I stand up, and I see like the body of the deer, and its head's down, and I draw. And I cleared out my space, and I just like stepped to the side, top pen, thuff. I hear a pop. She fucking
Pops are good, dude.
Pops are good. I'm thinking lungs, and then she fucking books it down the hill. I'm waiting for like a fucking landslide, crash and slide, but nothing. There's another deer that was kind of like around, and I saw it moving, and I saw it on its feet. So that kind of was like, I don't know. In my head, I'm like, fuck, it's still on its feet. It's not dead. But then it was coming the exact same way the other one was.
That's telling me that she's dead, and that deer was like
Exactly.
sticking around sniffing.
That's what I think. And I thought, I don't know, don't want to push it. I thought I was going to get another fucking shot. I thought she was going to, another one, or if it was a buck or what, probably a doe, come up the exact same fucking way. I was ready. I was like, my heart was going. It was sick. So can you do me a favor? Can you stand? All right, do you see the vine, or do you see the like leg-sized tree with the like foot? Yeah. Stand just to the left of that. All right, so she was there when I shot.
18.
No, 15 yards, that's what I thought. I put my 20 on her. Alright, fuck it. I don't know, man. Oh, there's blood.
Yeah, there's blood in there.
Oh my god, there's blood. Okay, so I fucking hit it. Okay.
Good. Let's grab our stuff, Evan.
And there's hair too, I don't love that.
I didn't like what I originally saw. I don't, let's keep going and see what you
God damn it. I don't see that.
Blood there, there's blood over here going down.
She was probably squirting.
Yes, there she is. I see it.
Dude.
Get in here.
Bow kill, dude.
Yeah.
First ever bow kill.
And it was from the ground.
Yes, man.
At camp. I think that might be the only ground bow kill ever at camp.
Fuck yeah.
That's not a crossbow.
I still haven't seen her yet.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yep.
Hell yeah, buddy. You didn't go far, buddy.
Jesus, is that my exit wind in the back?
Yep.
How far,
all the way through her.
how far back did I hit her?
So she was hard. No, you hit her front.
We'll
she
see.
was quartering too.
Wow.
That's the exit. Dude, that's gonna be a nice eat.
Love to try and find my arrow.
Might be in there.
Little girl. I hit her way back.
Really?
Way back.
You hit that artery under the spine.
Way back.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not good.
Wow.
But yeah,
She lost a lot
down
of
the
blood.
hill. Yeah.
Well, dude, that's what happens. You know,
Yeah.
that's your first fucking deer shooting at a deer with your bow.
Yep. But that's all right. I got her. Not happy with that shot though. That's
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, to be honest with you,
Yeah.
I probably fucking pulled it when it was like here.
The thing is too, if she's quartering that hard at first light, even if you're on like
A
the angle,
right?
if you're
A
off
1
by
inch
an
difference
yeah,
is there. You're right. It makes it look far less forgiving
exactly.
than a broadside. It probably was like, I was probably pulled the trigger with her here, a little
Yeah.
high, and it that's I don't know.
Dude,
Sorry.
you got a deer on the ground with a bow. I can't.
Yeah.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah, go for it. There we go.
There you go. Right that way, so.
Yeah, you're gonna have a new color on that pattern, but
Yeah, it's alright. We're gonna
How bad is it gonna be?
Just gotta throw it in the washer. It's on your left arm now. It's not gonna get any worse.
A deer tomorrow.
I was feeling good last night about it, but then this morning knew we had to change plans.
well, yeah, you said, like you just said,
We have to be out of here by 10. I gotta go back and I got stuff to do with my wife and kids.
yeah,
And like everything happened so perfectly for that, Evan. Even when you shot it.
Yeah. I don't have to take it to a station. I can do it online, right?
Yeah, you can check in online now.
How long? Because I texted you, and it was a while before you had responded. You must have not seen my text for a
Yeah,
minute.
because there was shit around us.
Right, I figured. Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't look at my phone.
I honestly thought I was gonna get another opportunity on a second deer.
That would
That
have
must
been
have been
badass.
her mom sticking around.
Probably.
That's what you heard.
She was
behind her.
she was within 30 yards of me for a half hour. Probably.
You could see her
just
too?
No, but just for based on the way that other deer sounded, how
Yeah.
close it was. She was just over the hill, just barely down the hill a little bit.
Well, she was probably, what the fuck happened to this guy?
I did see her at one point.
We just wanted to get some pictures up in front of camp, but Evan's gonna go across the street and gut her. But that, I have to say, that's like the purest form at camp. You got the camp experience, doing it on the ground, walking out and going out the back door. And, you know, short drag, everything worked out awesome. So that was great. Congrats, buddy.
Thanks, man.
So we just had a great weekend. This is the first time I met Griffin. Griffin's a great kid. He was like, I can get down there on Thursday. I'm like, all right, sweet. I got to drive up and do this golf tournament. So he drove all the way from Maine, got to my house. I showed him the digs for a little bit, and then we came all the way. Just spent 3 hours in the car talking about everything. Got to know each other. Saw all my friends. He fit in with all the buddies. Heard all the inside stories. Full day of emceeing, working the event. He actually got hired to help do some photography and stuff there, which I was stoked about. Had a lot of fun, and then we came out to camp. Did last minute, called Scotland. I'm like, hey, we're going to camp. We're gonna hunt Saturday. Scotland was pumped. Surprise for him. He didn't have his kids. He came out, and we just had a lot of fun, man. We went fishing yesterday, caught a couple fish. Had the crazy experiences in the local McDonald's and Walgreens in the world's slowest town ever. And then put a game plan together this morning that worked. I mean, it came together perfectly. We had a bear come up 10 yards to us, right behind Griffin's shoulder. And it wasn't even legal shooting light yet. You could just see the blurb going through the blob going through the woods. And that was your first experience, right?
Oh yeah.
With a bear on the ground that close.
Oh yeah.
Which was super cool. And then nobody's killed, as far as I know, no one's killed a deer with a bow from the ground at my camp. So that's a big accomplishment, and I'm just so stoked that it came together, man.